Are you ready to unlock the secret to becoming truly captivating? It's no accident you're here, seeker. You're looking for something deeper, something genuine. Here's the hard truth. Many individuals are caught in a cycle of mediocrity, chasing superficial desires without understanding what makes someone truly magnetic. They often think it's about looks, wealth, or charm, but those are mere distractions. The real power lies in the qualities that define one's character, the traits that make a person stand out in a world full of noise. What if I told you that the attributes others can't resist aren't the ones most people focus on? It's not about your bank account, your car, or your appearance. It's about the traits that command respect and admiration. These high-value characteristics are rare, and they're what set you apart. If you want to be the person who draws others in effortlessly, you need to embody these traits. This isn't for the faint of heart, but if you're serious about unlocking the highest form of attraction, then keep listening closely. We're about to reveal the high-value traits no one can resist in a person. Want to learn more? Like, share, and comment below. Tell us what you think, and let's get the conversation started. Number 1. Confident demeanor. Let's be honest. Without confidence, you're practically invisible. It doesn't matter how much money, charm, or intelligence you have. If you lack a strong presence, no one will take notice. Confidence isn't optional, it's essential. It's that unwavering belief that you are enough, that you don't need anyone's approval to stand tall. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, led with this mindset. He said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." The question is, are you wasting time or are you evolving? Women don't just notice confidence, they feel it. It's in the way you walk into a room, how you hold eye contact, and how your voice remains steady when you speak your truth. Confidence is not just a trait, it's an energy. It represents power, stability, and leadership, the qualities that are embedded in their subconscious to seek out. If you lack it, they will find someone who does. Believe me, they always do. But here's a tough truth. Many men fake it. They puff up their chests, put on a show, and hope no one notices the insecurity beneath. Let me tell you, true confidence can't be faked. It's built through discomfort, honed by discipline, and cemented by action. It's forged in moments of failure and rise, shaped by perseverance and consistency. Without this foundation, any facade will fall apart under pressure. Warrior, ask yourself, do you navigate life as if you're in control of your own fate, or are you tiptoeing around afraid of judgment? The difference isn't about talent or luck, it's about mindset. Confidence comes from knowing your worth is intrinsic and unshakable, not dependent on external validation. It's not loud, and it doesn't seek attention. It's a quiet, relentless fire within you that no one can extinguish. If you've been waiting for permission to act, here it is. Stop waiting. You don't need anyone's approval, not hers, not society's, not even your past. A person of high value doesn't wait for the stars to align. They boldly move through life, secure in the knowledge that the only approval they need is their own. Now, ask yourself, are you that person yet? If not, what's holding you back? Number 2. Empathetic listening. Let's be clear, most men don't actually listen. They hear noise, zone out, and wait for their turn to speak. Then they wonder why women pull away or why they're labeled as emotionally unavailable. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If you can't truly listen, you're just another forgettable face in a crowd of mediocrity. Empathetic listening is not passive, it's a powerful act. It's not just hearing her words, it's understanding her feelings, her unspoken fears, and her hidden desires. Women crave this connection more than anything else. Trust me, she will always choose the man who listens attentively over the one who only talks about himself. It's wired into their biology. Women seek emotional safety, and if you can't provide it, she will look elsewhere. Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Yet many men act as if they have 2 mouths and no ears, too busy talking to actually understand. Don't be that man. When you listen, truly listen, you distinguish yourself from the majority of men who are too self-absorbed to care. You show her you're not just present physically, but emotionally, and that's rare and irresistibly attractive. Let me be direct. If you can't master this skill, you'll always fall behind. She'll turn to someone else, connect with someone else, and ultimately choose someone else. Listening isn't just a skill, it's essential for survival in the world of relationships. So ask yourself, when she speaks, are you truly present, or are you just pretending? Because she can tell the difference, and if you're not genuinely listening, you've already lost her. Number 3, chivalrous manners. Let's be blunt. Many men today have forgotten what it means to be a man. They've abandoned the strength and grace that have defined true masculinity for centuries. Chivalry is not outdated, it's rare, and rarity is powerful. When you hold the door open, walk on the side closest to the street, or stand when she enters the room, you send a clear message: I'm not like the others. And trust me, women notice. Chivalry isn't about trying to impress her. It's about respect. Respect for her and respect for yourself. Alexander the Great once said, "I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well." Your teacher is the set of values you choose to live by. Chivalry isn't a sign of weakness. It's a reflection of strength so solid that you can afford to show kindness without losing your edge. Here's the tough truth. Some of you think chivalry makes you a nice guy. You've been misled. Women don't reject kindness, they reject men who are kind but lack backbone. If you think holding a door or paying for dinner entitles you to her affection, you're not practicing chivalry. You're being manipulative. Chivalry is selfless. It's about doing the right thing because that's who you are, not because you expect something in return. Ask yourself, when was the last time you acted with honor simply because it was the right thing to do? When did you last stand firm, not because someone was watching, but because your values demanded it? Chivalry is becoming a lost art because too many men are too weak to embody it. They think vulnerability is dangerous, and kindness makes them soft. But here's the truth. Kindness without weakness is powerful. It's the mark of a man who can protect and cherish at the same time. Believe me, women crave this balance. It's built into their nature to seek a man who can lead without dominating and care without submitting. The chivalrous man doesn't just stand out, he becomes unforgettable. Number 4, sense of humor. Let's be honest, if you can't make her laugh, you won't make her stay. Women are naturally drawn to humor, not because it's cute, but because it's powerful. A sharp sense of humor doesn't just entertain, it disarms, sparks curiosity and captivates. It shows her that you're unfazed by life's chaos, that you can stand strong in the storm and still smile, and trust me, that's magnetic. But here's the reality. Many men get it wrong. They mistake humor for clowning around. They force jokes, try too hard to be funny, and end up embarrassing themselves. Real humor doesn't need to be forced. It's effortless. It comes from confidence, the charm born of intelligence. Women can sense insecurity from a mile away, and if your humor is just a mask for self-doubt, she'll lose respect in the blink of an eye. Consider the great leaders of history, like Marcus Aurelius. In his writings, he acknowledged life's absurdities with a calm, knowing perspective. He wasn't bitter, he was amused. Humor, at its core, is stoic. It's the ability to laugh at life and show that no challenge, no setback, no obstacle can shake your resolve. When you embody this, you're not just funny, you become magnetic. Here's a psychological truth you need to grasp. Humor builds emotional bonds. When you make her laugh, you're not just entertaining her, you're creating moments she'll remember long after you're gone. Laughter triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical, and guess what? She'll associate that feeling with you. But if your humor is crude, overbearing, or at the expense of others, it will have the opposite effect, repulsion instead of attraction. So, warrior, ask yourself, is your humor a reflection of your strength, or is it just a cover for your insecurities? Do you use it to connect or to mask? Women don't want a joker. They want a king who can lift the weight of the world with a single clever remark. If you can master this balance, you'll be unforgettable. But if you can't, then let's face it, you'll fade into the background like so many others who never understood the true power of genuine laughter. Number 5. Physical fitness. Let's stop pretending this doesn't matter. Your body speaks before you do. A strong, disciplined physique isn't just attractive, it's a statement. It tells her that you're a man who takes charge, who doesn't shy away from hard work, and who respects himself enough to invest in his own strength. Believe me, women notice this more than they'll ever admit. Here's the harsh truth. Too many men neglect this. They let their health slip, blaming time, genetics, or excuses that hold no weight. Do you think a man like Alexander the Great led armies across continents with a weak body and even weaker will? He understood that physical strength and mental strength are inseparable. He trained not only for battle but for respect, both his own and from others. If you neglect your body, you're not just losing physical appeal, you're telling the world and her that you don't value yourself. And let's be clear, this isn't about looking good. It's about discipline. The gym isn't just a place to build muscle, it's a crucible where excuses are burned away. Every drop of sweat, every rep, every moment of pain proves that you're willing to endure for growth. Women are drawn to this, not because they care about physical perfection, but because they admire the discipline and resilience that such a physique represents. Number 6. Grooming and style. Let's get straight to the point. Your appearance is your armor. The way you groom yourself, the clothes you wear, and the small details you care about all send clear signals about how much you respect yourself. Women notice these things. They notice everything. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't care about how you look, neither will she. Grooming isn't vanity. It's about mastering the small things. It's about ensuring your beard is sharp, your skin is clean, and your scent is unforgettable, not overpowering. Women have a heightened sense of smell, biologically wired to detect pheromones and signals of vitality. A man who smells fresh and carries an air of understated confidence leaves a lasting impression. Ignore this, and you'll fade into a sea of forgettable faces. Style works the same way. It's not about expensive brands or flashy trends. It's about owning your look. A well-fitted suit, a crisp shirt, even the way you roll your sleeves. This speaks volumes. It says, I am a man of standards. Marcus Aurelius didn't wear his robes carelessly. Every detail of a great leader's appearance reflected his discipline and thought. If you think clothes don't matter, ask yourself why every powerful figure in history paid attention to them. Style is communication, plain and simple. But here's the harsh reality. Most men sabotage themselves by being lazy or indifferent. They think grooming is unnecessary. That style is superficial. These are the same men who wonder why they get overlooked or aren't taken seriously. Women are biologically drawn to men who display traits of order and refinement. It signals mental and emotional stability. A disheveled man doesn't just look messy, he feels messy. Psychologically, grooming and style are tied to confidence. When you look good, you feel good, and that confidence radiates in your posture, your tone, your entire presence. A man who takes care of himself projects dominance, not aggression, but control. And let's be real, Women crave control, not chaos. So, warrior, look in the mirror. What do you see? Are you presenting yourself as a man of value, or as someone who doesn't even respect himself? Grooming and style aren't about impressing others. They're about embodying your own worth. If you can't do that, why should she see it in you? The harsh truth is undeniable. How you present yourself determines how the world and women respond to you. Number 7, emotional maturity. Emotional maturity isn't about controlling your emotions. It's about understanding them, embracing them, and using them to your advantage. Too many men live in the shadow of their emotions, letting anger, jealousy, or fear dictate their actions. But true strength lies in not allowing these emotions to control you. Instead, you own them. You don't react to life's challenges. You respond to them with calm reason and self-discipline. This is what separates boys from men. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics to ever live, ruled an empire. But what set him apart was his ability to maintain emotional composure amidst the chaos of leadership. When his generals failed him, when his empire was on the brink of collapse, Marcus didn't lash out. He turned inward, reflecting on his own emotions, understanding his response, and then making decisions from a place of calm wisdom. This is the power of emotional maturity. Women, wired to seek emotional stability, instinctively gravitate toward a man who demonstrates it. Women are drawn to men who don't crumble when things get tough. They want a man who can handle adversity with strength, not one who lashes out in anger or insecurity. Emotional maturity is about taking responsibility for your feelings instead of projecting them onto others. It's about not letting your emotions dictate your decisions, but using them as a compass to stay grounded and calm. When you act from a place of emotional maturity, you become the steady force in a woman's life. You are someone she can rely on, someone who doesn't get lost in drama or overreact to small problems. You become a man who leads with wisdom, who knows when to be gentle and when to be firm. Women are not attracted to chaos. They are attracted to men who can create peace, not just in their own lives, but in the lives of those they care about. So, warrior, ask yourself, how do you react when life challenges you? Do you let your emotions take over, or do you master them? The path to emotional maturity is not easy. It requires self-awareness, control, and responsibility. But when you walk that path, you build a foundation of trust, respect, and admiration. And that's the kind of emotional strength no woman can resist. Conclusion. Warrior, the time has come to stare into the mirror and confront the truth. You can either embrace this path of growth, mastery, and transformation, or you can fade into the background like the countless men who never made their mark. The traits we've shared today aren't just tricks to attract women. They're the foundation for the life you were born to live. High-value men don't beg for attention. They command it. They don't chase. They lead. Now is the time to stop blending in with the crowd and start standing out. It's time to rise as the man who commands respect, walks with unwavering confidence, and follows his true purpose. Are you ready to level up, break free from the noise, and become a man who cannot be ignored? If you're up for the challenge, drop a "challenge accepted" in the comments below, and don't just stop there. Like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. Your journey toward becoming your highest self begins now, but only if you're willing to put in the work. This is not for the faint-hearted, but if you dare, the world is yours.